Ooh, can they hear me? Ooh, can they hear me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go live. Tonight we're gonna watch some hockey. We're gonna watch those pucks go side to side. Yeah, raise that puck to the back and slap it to the front. I didn't mean puck, I meant stick. Dude, you got hooked up. Get that. How's everyone going tonight? Going tonight? How's everyone doing tonight, man? I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm in a good mood tonight. I'm in a good mood tonight. I'm in a good mood tonight. I got my water. I got my water. And I am ready to talk some hockey with everybody. Yeah, 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 yeah. We can't always ready to talk some hockey. Lee Kagan, always ready to talk some hockey. You know, I'm ready to talk some hockey tonight. Tonight, we're going to be watching the Sharks at the Boston Bruins. Tonight, we're going to have a spectacle of a match. Sure will, we sure will. You know we're going to have a spectacle of a match. Why wouldn't we? Sharks? Well, you know what? Let me pull up before I go live a little bit. I'm going to go live in a minute or two. Just getting on my television set up. See, here's the thing. ESPN, they're like, hey, do you want to multicast? I'm like, I'd love to multicast. And then at the same time, they're like, you want to know what? These games aren't multicastable. And you're like, come on. I mean, you have the opportunity to multicast some of the games, but then at the same time, they're like, we're not going to give you the opportunity to multicast these games. So, Sharks and Bruins, how close are either of these teams to actually making it into the playoffs? Boston Bruins. Oh, they're wild card. Bruins have 78 points right now. They are in the playoffs as of right now. They're in a wild card spot. Looking at Mako Celebrizzle at 66 points with the San Jose Sharks. So the Nashville Predators, the San Jose Sharks, the LA Kings, and the Seattle Kraken all have 67 points. They're all going to be battling for that last spot. They're all going to be battling for that last spot. I mean, if the Mammoth don't win, if the Mammoth go on a week skid, if the Mammoth lose a week straight, or they go 0 for 3, they're at 73 points right now. So who knows if they'd fall down too. It's a very, very, very exciting time to be a hockey fan, everybody. There are way too many powerful teams right now. There are way too many teams that can just steamroll other teams. I mean, it's almost not even a competition with some of these other teams right now. All right, everybody. About to go live, about to go live, about to go live. I'm going to set this phone down and get my stuff all situated. I want my stuff to be situated. I want my stuff to be situated. All right, all right, all right. I'm here. I'm gotta live. We're going 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 live. I'm going live. I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. Oh, I didn't shut my door, so it looks stupid. But it's me, Kagan. It's me, Kagan. That's me. I'm with Kagan. And it's night. And tonight we're gonna watch. Well, I'm gonna watch some hockey. Hopefully, you're watching some hockey at home, dude. Oh man, some of these games are over here. I got some games over here, man. But oh, there's so much hockey going on tonight, everybody. Welcome back. I am Week Kagan. And tonight It's an NHL watch party. I'm gonna watch from my home. You're gonna watch from your home. We're gonna talk about these hockey games tonight. Yes, that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna be talking about some hockey games tonight. Like I said, if you didn't hear a little bit of the precast, a little pre-show I had going on when the lights were off, is that we're talking Sharks Bruins tonight. We are going to do this. I am going to do the Sharks Bruins game tonight. But what's a we cake and who is we cake and what? Why would you want? Why so much cake? Oh, it's cake cholesterol. I don't know, man. Your arteries. Your arteries. Well, I'm your favorite hockey personality, especially when it comes to the NHL. When it comes to a lot of those other leagues, I'm not the best, but I'm working on, man. I'm gonna learn these prospects, man. I'm gonna talk to all the players, man. I'm gonna learn all these different players, man. I'm gonna know who put the puck in the back of the net, who keeps the puck out of the net, man. Who's gonna be the best puck handler? You want to handle the puck? You want the puck out of your net? Maybe you want both. Maybe I could find that. What if I could find you a person that could do both? But how much would that cost? So for tonight, I'm excited to watch this game because these are two teams that want to be in the playoffs. The Sharks are on the hunt. The Bruins that they are technically in the playoffs, they aren't. I wouldn't be comfortable if I was the Boston Bruins. I would not be comfortable in the playoffs because even though you've made it into the playoffs so far, you your team isn't necessarily a team that I would say is well equipped to handle the competition. There are teams out there in the NHL right now that are absolutely terrifying. I'm making weird noises over here. Yes, there are some terrifying teams out there in the NHL. That Central Division is if this year's Stanley Cup champion doesn't come out of the Central, if this Stanley Cup champion doesn't come out of the West, who knows, man? Who knows? It'd be crazy if it didn't come out of there. So there's a bunch of games going on tonight. So tonight, of course, Bruins and Sharks. That's what I'm casting. Capitals Sabres should be a very unique game. I think the Sabres are actually going to pick the Capitals apart because the Capitals decided to get rid of Dowd. They decided to get rid of Carlson. That franchise is pretty much saying, we want to rebuild. We want to rebuild, but we can't because Ovechkin's on our team. And Ovechkin's like, come on, guys, I'm at 24 goals this season. I'm not sure if he'll get to 40. Poor guy looks like he can barely pick up a twig anymore, but I want to see Ovechkin hit 1,000 goals. In the comments down below, everybody. First of all, let me know who's here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You just got done with a long day. Now you get to sit back. Hopefully, you get to watch the game from your own household where you can just maybe put that game on mute and listen to We Cake and listen to me talk hockey. When you hear me, just comment down below. Maybe type on your phone. However you want to comment. Let's talk some hockey tonight. That's what this channel is all about. I am your favorite NHL personality. We got Mighty Ducks of Anaheim against the Maple Leafs going on tonight. That's also starting at 6 o'clock p.m. Maple Leafs are a disaster right now. They sold at the deadline. They got rid of Wah. They got rid of shoot McCann. I think it was like Bobby McMahon. Maple Leafs were sellers. Personally, I think it's time for them to get rid of Matthews. I think getting rid of Austin Matthews, I think it would be in the best interest of both the team and the player. And for anyone that, for all the people that say the Canadian media, wow, what am I saying? Everybody that doesn't think that the Canadian media or Canada's media has anything to do with why a lot of players don't want to play in Canada or why a player may not want to play. on the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's actually a thing. And there's so many people like, oh, so then the players in Los Angeles, they're not going to feel bad. No, they're not going to feel bad because when Anze Kopitar goes to Target, nobody recognizes him. Is that hard to understand? It's not that hard to understand. It's almost like what's your national sport, Canada? What's your national? Oh, is it hockey? Is it hockey? Then no. Oh, what's the United States of America's sport? Football. Pretty obvious. Pretty obvious. So that's just the way that you have to think about it, right? That's the way that you need to think about the way that this league is going to operate. And that's exactly what you got to think about if you are the Maple Leafs right now. If you're the Maple Leafs, I don't they got to figure something out, and honestly, I think the patience on their team is wearing thin. I mean, the players, they just look like they're not having it at all. But back to the media. So many so many Canadian hockey fans are like, "Oh no, well, and they got to go." And if they're in any of the famous American states and cities, they gotta. What's going on there? Because we all know it's not the same. That's why we're having the conversation. It's not the same. America may have large markets too, right? But even if, sorry, the United States of America, there's big markets, but that doesn't mean that there's a bunch of hockey fans around, right? I mean, I watch hockey. I like hockey. There's some players that I might be able to pick out if I saw them in the wild, pun intended. Some that I don't think I'd ever notice. So that's just, personally, that's just the way that I feel when it comes to, I guess, those players. I guess that's what you want to put it. I just, Maple Leafs, man, you might be going into another quick rebuild. You might become, I mean, would you rather have I mean, I guess the Sabres have never won a Stanley Cup either. So I guess, would you rather choose a 14-year playoff drought or a 50-year Stanley Cup drought? At least one of them you're actually competing for it, right? So when it comes to the media, it just bothers me. It just bothers me because yes, I would want to. I mean, if they know who you are everywhere you are, everywhere that you are, they know. Every this guy, this Todd guy is getting into it. This national anthem. I got distracted, but I don't. It bothers me. It definitely exists, and for any fan to say that it doesn't is disingenuous to the act, to the sport, to all of it. It's huge. It has to be acknowledged. It needs to be acknowledged. And yes, you get paid millions of dollars to do a thing. There's one place where it's 1,000 times more popular than the other. And that's exactly why you have to experience it. It's not like we want you to experience it. We don't want you to be stressed out, but yeah, it just happens to be your nation's sport. So there's a lot more attention on it. In the United States of America, people like the game, just a lot less. A lot less. But we've been over that. So that's a thing. Toronto Maple Leafs should have sold more. Red Wings Lightning. This should be a really great hockey game, actually. The Lightning have a lot on their shoulders right now. They're a team that has refused to say the word rebuild or retool. The Lightning is a team that no matter what, they're maintaining their competitiveness. People have said that their players are getting older, so they went up and picked Corey Perry. They were questioning Vasilevsky's goaltending, so they doubled down on him. When it comes to the Red Wings and the Lightning, both of these, we already have a fight for the Maple Leafs Ducks. It's a minute in. Oh, it's their guy they called up from the AHL, Paterza, from the Marlies. Who's he fighting? They're getting some good shots. Oh, man, now they're going. Oh, he missed them. The takedown. Oh, now he's. Oh, big takedown. Big takedown. In his first fight, in his first hockey game. His family, that must be his girl. They're all happy to see a fight over there in Maple Leaf Land. I could care less. Our shark. Now I'm talking. Falcon Lugga got an accident in Boston. It's Sharks game. Well, that's a little Joyzy, but Sharks game. Yeah, I've got the Sharks and the Bruins today. Bruins and Sharks. Yeah, I'm always trying to watch a good hockey game. I like a good hockey game. Yeah, the Bruins this season without Marchand, it's just not the same. We like Marchand on the team, but now without Marchand, I mean, we got Pasternak. Pasternak is going to be out there trying to make big plays. Look out for big pasta. Speaking of pasta, he's got the puck skating on the ice. I haven't even read through the roster for tonight, so if you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Week Cake, and tonight I will be talking about the Bruins Sharks game. Let's talk about this game all stream. Let's pop into our visiting roster first, which is going to be those San Jose Sharkies. I don't know. I can't find them, man. Here we are. Starting on the first line. Colin Graff, Macklin Celebrini, and Will Smith. Second line, William Eklund, Michael Misa, and Tyler Toffoli. Third line, Adam Gaudette, Alex Van Berg, Kiefer Wood. Fourth line, Barclay Goodrow, Zach Ostapichuk, and Ryan Grimreaver. Wow, we already got a fight in that Mighty Ducks Maple Leafs game. I'd actually be very interested to see if this Ducks Maple. I think the Maple Leafs are going to get swamped like 7-1. That's just me. Defensive pairings: Dmitry Orlov and John Klingberg, who's trying to rediscover his game. Second pairing: Mario Ferraro and Shakir Mukhamadullin. Third line, third pairing: Sam Dickinson and Vincent Descharnay. And in net, you have Alex Velkovich. Now, that is the roster of the away team. Starting for the first line of the Boston Bruins, Marat Kushnadinov, Elias Lindholm, and David Pasternak. Marat Kushnadinov is number 92. Elias Lindholm, number 28. And Pasternak, number 88. Line 2, Casey Middlestat, number 11. Number 18, Pavel Zacha. Number 71, Victor Arvidsson. Third line, number 21, Alexander Steves. Number 93, Fraser Minton. And number 39, Morgan Geeky. Fourth line, Tanner Jeannot, number 84. Number 52, Sean Corrali. And third, and of course, Mark Kaslik, number 47. Defensive pairings, let's hear them. The first defensive pairing, Jonathan Asperot and Charlie McAvoy. Hampus Lindholm and Mason Lohrei. And 91 Nikita Zadorov and 26 Andrew Peak with Swayman and net, I believe, for tonight. All right, gang, that's what we got. That's what we got. And let's see where we are at. I will try to do my best to cast this game. Now, am I a fan of either of these teams? I am not. I must be Peak skating the puck up, number 26. We said that a little earlier. Who is on Peak's line? Just on both phones. I have so many phones. Bruins get their second shot of the game. We're only 3 minutes into this hockey game. I got a lot into this hockey game. Ooh. So many ads. Dude, come on, phone. I know I just took you off the wireless charger. I know you like to act up. You love your juice, and you get mad when I take away your juice. You want your sippy cup. I get it. I get it. Sharks, they're trying to control the puck behind their net. And of course, who they're trying to get it to is Macklin Celebrini, their first overall pick. And Macklin Celebrini is honestly taking over this league. This is going to be Celebrini's league. It's going to be really exciting to watch Celebrini take over because we haven't really had anybody this dominant since McDavid and Matthews. Of course, McKinnon too. So it's really interesting when you get these like sprints of talent, right? You get like a McDavid, a Matthews, and McKinnon. I think Darlene may have been after that. And then you get like a Heischer. First overall picks can be interesting. Sometimes, well, hopefully, you pray to God they change your franchise and they can lead you to victory. And sometimes you get players that are invisible or their play doesn't they're not the full package. You don't want a defensive defenseman. You don't want a fourth line grinder forward. You want the person who's either scoring all the goals or getting all the assists or both. You want the defenseman who's getting all the assists or goals or both. The hard part about the league is that the stat that matters the most is goals and assists. And if you're not helping the team with offense, you're hurting the team. You might do the defense thing, but if you're not doing the defense and the offense, you're hurting the team. Only one shot's for the Sharkies so far. Kiefer Sherwood getting off the ice. Of course, he was acquired earlier this season from the Vancouver Canucks. And that Vancouver Canucks team, when you talk about, if you want to talk about a team that's struggling, it's those Knuckleheads. Nobody wants to play for them. And makes sense. Bruins getting some beautiful passes, getting a shot right in the slot. Sharks will pull away with the puck. Well, that's if Will Smith doesn't overskate the puck in the neutral zone. Goes all the way back to Sharks territory, Sharks waters. And Greer's going to drop that puck back. Dickinson, he's going to have to figure out what he's going to do with the puck. He's going to give that puck over. And the Sharks are just failing to get the puck out of their zone. The Bruins now going to see if they can take advantage of some tired Sharkies. Not going to happen. Graff and Dickinson brought that puck up, and they just dump it. Pulls the door off. Will slowly come out to the neutral zone, where McAvoy receives a pass in the blue zone behind the blue line, and he's going to try to make a play in the neutral zone. He gets stuffed up by Toffoli. Here they come, the Sharks. Backhand, foot should score. Misa, Eklund, back and forth, back and forth. I mean, they passed about 2 or 3 times, right? And I think it was Misa that was tied up. So McAvoy tries to get the puck. Who did he try to get the puck to? Pirelli. It gets stolen. A beautiful behind the skate no look pass by Misa finds Eklund. Eklund a little stick handles, gets it back to Misa, and he just puts it in an empty cage. Beats Asperat. And Swayman wasn't even looking the right way. Michael Misa, I know Pops is going to be happy about that one. Misa. No. Scores. Sharks. Now they're getting tested on their defense as the Bruins come on in. Looks like the fourth line, Tanner Jeannot trying to add some offense. Now, of course, every time someone says the word Tanner Jeannot, well, at least the Thunder, the Lightning for that matter, they're quivering in their boots. They're upset. They know they gave up, what was it, 2 first-round picks? Thought that Tanner Jeannot may have been a power forward, a diamond in the rough. Somebody convinced Tampa Bay Lightning management that was the case. And it was not. Now, keeper Sherwood on the Sharks, he just, of course, tried a shot. Oh, ouch. Middlestat just got pile driven into the boards. Klingberg pretty much boarded him. And Klingberg's like, "Are you okay, dude?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I didn't try to do that, but you still hurt somebody. You're going to sit and think about it. Maybe you'll be a little bit more considerate with your play." I think the Sharks might be the first team to score for tonight. So, as I was saying earlier, games that I have on the other television, Blue Jackets at Panthers, 10 minutes in that game, no goals, 10 shots for the Blue Jackets, 2 shots so far for the Panthers. Funny thing about these 2 teams is that Sergei Bobrovsky actually was a Blue Jacket prior to his tenure on the Panthers. So Sergei Bobrovsky was a Blue Jacket, and he was a part of that team that ended up sweeping the Tampa Bay Lightning. Of course, the Tampa Bay Lightning coming off their all-time best season record and the second best ever record ever in NHL history. They just came off that record and they got swept by the Blue Jackets. Everyone's like, "Dude, you're the Blue Jackets. You got nothing. You're not going to be able to stand up to us." And they sure did. Not only did they stand up to him, they crushed them. They swept them for nothing. Still to this day, one of my favorite NHL events ever to happen. All right, power play. Bruins looks like they already got a shot. Geeky going to control it at the close boards blue line. And it looked like Zaka gave that puck away almost immediately after that. Sharks send the puck down. They're going to let McAvoy start the offense for the Bruins. He passed it to Lindblom. Lindholm gave it to Zaka. Pasternak, he's going to wheel and deal. He's going to stop at the blue line and leave it for Geeky, who just sends a gentle puck. Sends a gentle puck to the front towards Nedeljkovic. That puck got bounced out immediately. Oh, a beautiful play by the Bruins. The puck got cleared by the Sharks, but the goalie sets up a play as the Sharks were changing. Now the Bruins are starting to set up the offense yet again. Lohrei. Oh, Lohrei couldn't keep the puck in. Couldn't keep the puck in, and I had a big yawn there. I had a big old yawn. Less than 30 seconds on the Bruins power play. Bruins down 1-0. They have 8 shots on net, but no statistics. Puck stolen away. Is that Opaschuk? No, 21. Wemberg, I think, stole the puck, and he was going to try and skate that puck in, but 3 Bruins collapsed on him. Lohrei still on the ice, taking a shot. Bruins looks like it just went wide. Middlestat drew the penalty, drew the power play, which is, of course, just expired. Dmitry Orlov, longtime Capital, sets up a play and sends the puck deep into the Bruins zone, where it's a chip and chase battle. Bruins trying to win that as McAvoy sends the puck into the neutral zone. It's pushed ahead. Nedeljkovic has to smack it into a corner. Did a ref call a play dead for no reason? I think that's what they're saying. Hey, it looks like the Maple Leafs are up 1-0 against the Mighty Ducks. Bruins win the faceoff at center ice. They rip it into the zone, and it bounces out to Nedeljkovic. He's just going to cover it. He wants no. He's like, nope. I saw 3 Bruins were circling me. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. Shots on goal. Blues 1, Hurricanes 9. Oh wow, that's that's a difference. Oh, do we have any chatters? No chatters yet. Sabres are up 1-0. Looks like Sabres Capitals 9 shots on goal for the Sabres. Sam Carrick, his 6th of the season, and was Carrick a pickup? Look, yeah, he was a Ranger. Rangers and Sabres. Wow, it's so. I always find it really interesting when cross-state rivals make trades because they just don't want to. Matthias Maccelli, he scored the goal for the Maple Leafs. It looks like so they're up 1-0. Red Wings and Lightning. It looks like they are going on. That's a 0-0 game. Blue Jackets Panthers is 0-0. Flames Devils. John Beecher, he scored one. That's his 2nd goal of the season. Flames are up 1-0 against the Devils. They only have 6 shots. Blues Hurricanes. Yep, that is the game that is 1 shot for the Blues and 9 shots for the Hurricanes so far. And the Blues, the Blues. I mean, there's a couple ways to look at this. You can say, "Oh, look at the Blues. They're not playing well. They're a bad team." And then the other way you can look at it, they're like, "Oh, the Blues aren't trying to win because they want the draft." Oh, the Blues aren't playing. They want the draft. Yes, of course they don't want to play. They want that draft. They want the draft. And we got another face-off offensive zone for the Bruins. And Wenberg lost the face-off, but the Sharks come away with the puck. And a weird give and go lets the Sharks take a shot. Shakir Moukmadulin got a shot on that one. That was Ferraro 91. Who's 91? Less than 10 minutes to go in the first period. Bruins just sticking on that puck, but he's slowing this play down. Who is this? 26? That's Andrew Peak. I'm gonna get me a little energy drink tonight. I'd love me a little peachy. A little peachy peach. Another center ice faceoff. Get some extra energy. And that's a popcorn last night, everybody. It was so good. Wow. I gotta be honest, I gotta snack a little. Pop's messaging me back. Pops are giving me a lot of ideas for netcasts. I'll have to do a netcast on the Panthers team on their drafting, on their talent. I got quit eating corn. It's just too tasty. It's my weakness. So, Sharks Bruins game, right? Sharks, 2 shots on net, 2 shots on goal, 2 shots on goal. They have 1 goal. That's why I was holding up the finger. 2 shots on goal, 1 goal. Bruins, 10 shots on goals, no goals. And then you look around the league, there's like a bunch of huge disparities where there's 1 shot on goal versus 9 shots. Thought that'd be entertaining. Entertaining stat. Now Geeky's taking the face off. Nope. Or is it Zadorov? Figure it out, Bruins. Misa gets bested by Geeky. A quick shot by the Bruins bounces wide of the net. Foley creates an offensive opportunity for Misa. He's going to shoot it. It's going to go wide again. Bounce along the boards, and the Sharks will benefit from an icing so they can maintain their offensive pressure. See, the thing about this game, even though the Sharks have 2 shots on net, they're so dangerous. It's crazy how dangerous this team just is with Celebrini. It's crazy because they can be on one side of the ice 1 second and 4 seconds they're on the other side of the ice and they've got a shot, right? And the big thing about the Sharks is that their shot is deadly. They don't need a lot of shots to score. Their players are that talented. That's the way you could interpret this data right now is that the Sharks, they don't need a lot of shots because they're talented enough so that when they do get their shots, they're putting that puck in the back of the net. That puck's going in. Bruins step over the line. Is that Connolly? Corrali. Corrali got the shot, a little lifting shot. Easily to catch though. So Bruins trying to create some screens, create some diversions. And another offensive faceoff draw won by the Bruins. This time they fight as hard as they can to keep the puck in. But a young Sharks team, they're ready to get that puck out as quick as they possibly can. Dickinson gets that puck up. You know what's crazy is the second I look at any of the numbers of a player, the puck's on the other side of the ice. Pasternak's trying to make something happen. Every time the Bruins get the puck in the offensive zone, it feels like they can't make enough passes to make their offense effective. Split the defense. There you go. Sharks with an attack. Defended by the Bruins. Not only defended, Fraser Minton. He's going to come out with some steam. Trying to create some offensive opportunity. That's not going to happen. As Steves falls to the ice and he looks to the rest for a call. Not going to get it. Sharks over the blue line. Is that Mark Medulin? Is he number 9? Oh, he's 85. 9. Orlov. Teams are getting shots. Teams are getting lots of shots. Well, they are now. And we got a commercial intermission. I'll look to see if we have any chatters. 12-3 shots. Looks like Blue Jackets are on a power play right now. They got 1:20 left to go in the power play. 2 minutes left to go in the period, I believe. 0-0 hockey game. I think the Panthers might be committed to the tank at this point. Ducks have 2 goals. Ian Moore and Cutter Gauthier. 16 shots on goals for the Mighty Ducks. Only 6 for the Maple Leafs. Mark Jankowski scored. Mark Jankowski. Jankowski for the Hurricanes scored. Oh, damn. Do this popcorn, I'm telling you. I like my cone. All right, Sharks game. Back on. Sharks Bruins game. I had to kill some corn. I can't lie. Moose Medulin holds the puck behind the net. Sets up Misa. Here we go. Here we go. Misa Van Eklund streaked down the ice with Toffoli. The 70 gang was unable to control the puck, and now the 70 gang coming the other way. McAvoy leads that gang. Sends a bouncing pass off the behind the net off the boards. Did not connect with a single Bruin. A give and go with Dickinson is missed. Picked up by Eklund. He pushes it far ahead. Intercepted by McAvoy. Bruins attempting to convert as Pasternak skates over the blue line and dumps two Sharks. The baby Sharks are too young and too soft. They got to stand back up. They got to learn how to compete. Dickinson slows the game down. Pushes off and rips the puck in. Will the Sharks make anything of this offensive zone entry? Yes, shot! And a save for the Bruins. A little pushing and shoving as Reeves smiles as he's in the middle of it. Game back on, and I finished all the popcorn. I hate my life. I don't hate my life. I'm just kidding, everyone. Popcorn is like one of my favorite foods. I could eat popcorn all day. My stomach, on the other hand, could not survive eating popcorn all day. Reeves trying to create stuff with Cat Slick. I like it. Klingberg, ooh, they were pretty physical on that forecheck. Bruins, they were trying everything they could do to get a goal there. Soon we're going to have the Minnesota Wild game starting. Flames double their lead as Kevin Ball gets his fourth of the season. And if you've never heard of these goal scorers, there's a reason why. That reason? They weren't good on their first team, so they went to these other teams. And now that teams have sold at the trade deadline, there's a lot of teams that are giving a lot of their AHL players, a lot of teams with minor contracts or smaller contracts. They want to see what they're capable of. Kiefer. Bruins with another offensive face-off win draw. They win the face-off, turn and shot. Went right off the boards, but Kastelik maintains possession, skates behind the net, and he was untouched for a good 6 seconds. Pasternak, him and Geeky trying to figure out who wants the puck. Both of them get bumped off the puck, and a Shark tries to come out with it. Goddard, he tried to steal control of that puck. A little puck luck favors the Sharks. as they get it out to the neutral zone. Bruins furiously trying to maintain possession of the puck and get it over the blue line, but every single time they do, they stick handle one too many times, lose possession of that puck, and they have to restart again. As we watch it right now happen in their zone, but the Sharks, they come into attack. Is that Colin Graff? He's going to try to send that puck along the back of the boards. Celebrini can settle the puck down. And just like that, Zaka and the Bruins start the attack the other way around. Slowed down in the neutral zone. Celebrini brings the puck over. Tries to center it over to Will Smith, but that's intercepted by the Bruins. Arvidsson takes the puck over the blue line for the Bruins. He's going to look at his opportunities. Takes a shot and it's saved by Nedeljkovic. Bounces off those pads and into the corner. Sharks fail to clear the puck. Arvidsson finds the puck again. As he battles Graff for the control of it, still maintains it. Give and go and a beautiful slap. Arvidsson. Can he do anything else? Gets the shot, gets his own rebound, and continues possession of the puck. The Boston Bruins looking like an absolute unit right now as Lindholm sends the puck all the way to the Bears, and Arvidsson got the puck yet again. Oh my gosh. Arvidsson, who has stitches in his face. How many times did he touch that puck? Once, like 5 times in that play. He shot the puck, he got his own rebound, he passed it back, and then caught the puck at the other side of the boards, at the other side of the blue line. So he went from the one side of the blue line, pass it to the center, sent it to the other, sent it to the dot, received it back as a pass in the slot, ripped it, went and got his own rebound, passed it so that went to the close side of the blue line. That side of the blue line then shot it all the way around on the boards, and he received it off the other side of the blue line. Nuts. NHL's, dude, I wonder if my TV is set in sports mode right now because it is hard to see the ice right now. Oh, it's under game mode because it's in my PlayStation. That's all right. That's all right. Ducks still leading the Maple Leafs 2-1. No scoreless between the Red Wings and the Lightning. 0-0 as they're about to enter their first intermission. When the Sharks Bruins, we're going to our period intermission for that game, which means I'm going to go on an intermission. And when I come back, we're going to be talking some more hockey. When I come back, we're going to get into the card view. Get you all set up with that card view. So when we come back, I'll do some cards with everybody. And maybe we'll open a pack. Who knows? Will we save that for the third period or should we do it in the second? We'll hear from the chat soon. I am Wee Cake and talk to you soon. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I've been sitting here staring at the screen. I've been sitting here staring at the screen and I completely forgot that. The game's been going on for about a minute, everybody. That's my bad. I gotta put the camera down a little bit. Let's take a look at some of the cards tonight, everybody. Let's take a look at some of our cards that, of course, are players. We're just going to go with the young guns tonight, everybody. So this is Shakir Mukmadulin. He is number 85 for the Sharks. He's on defense. Talking about him a lot tonight. He's one of their younger players. Mario Ferraro, another defenseman. I think he actually might be Shakir's partner. Pairing, however you want to put it. And Colin Graff, number 51. Well, I don't remember what line he is on, but he's been ripping some pucks tonight. All right, Sharks roster pulled up. Bruins roster pulled up. Now can I multi-stream this with the Wild game? That is the big question, everyone. Can I watch the Sharks, Bruins, and the Wild? Or can I not watch the Wild? No Wild for we taken. No Wild for we taken. It's all blacked out. Well, fine. I'll bring it back. The Sharks are up to 9 shots on goal against the Bruins 15, so the Sharks they're coming alive. They're coming alive. They're feeling a little bit more confident with every stride. Now behind the net, is that Sherwood? Hey, he gets it behind the net. Sharks maintain that possession. Well, look at the shot. There you go. Sherwood finally got the shot. But no success. Now for the Boston Bruins, who should we take out tonight? That's a funny one. For the Boston Bruins, keep your eyes out for this face. Mr. McAvoy. Charlie McAvoy, you got to keep your eye out for him. He is the all-star defenseman and now a gold medalist. Pavel Zacha. He's got a little bit of a stride and sometimes can actually participate in some of their offensive plays. He's all right. Pasternak. If you watch hockey, you know I shouldn't even have to say a word about Pasternak. He's just a great player. Throw some of those players there so you can have some faces to some names when I'm talking about some of the players that are playing. Now, Macklin Celebrini, of course, that is the best player on the Sharks by far. It's not a competition. It's not a discussion. It's just that way. Look at his production. He already has a silver medal. That's huge. It's huge. The last medal you want. Speaking of Celebrini, he just walked in and took a shot. He's mad. He went for, I mean, he has very fast hands. Celebrini, he's a quick skater. He's got a quick shot. He's got an accurate shot. And he just knows all the opportune moments to take. And Swayman made the save. Sharks win that. They win that face-off. They were not winning many face-offs in the first period. Let's see if we can make it a little easier for everyone to see the lights. Or sorry, see the cards. Sharks having to play some defense in their own zone. Yeah, that light helps a lot more. Yeah, no bad lighting. Right now, if I could paint the picture for you, Pasternak attempts a wraparound. He misses it. Lindholm, though, got a rebound, tried to center it to another Bruin, but it didn't find another Bruin stick. However, the Bruins did find the rebound off the boards. Who did that? Pasternak. He sets up Lohrei, who gets a shot. Saved by Nedeljkovic, and that puck goes all the way back to the Bruins zone. And who's that? Eklund sends the puck in for the Sharks. They want some more offense. And Dickinson bounces off the boards to try to connect with another Shark. Toffoli creates an opportune moment as chaos ensues in front of the Bruins net. Now Toffoli caught it again. Wow, the 70 line, Toffoli, Eklund, and Misa. They made the Bruins actually, slow down for a moment. Slow down for a moment. They're attacking again. They got it over the line. Did the shot even come in net? So the Bruins have a 3-on-1 because I think the Sharks hit a friendly with the shot. Is that right? Did I just see friendly fire? No, we're going to a commercial. Yeah, 4 minutes of ads. It's telling me. I don't like when they count. That's a disgusting countdown. I don't like that. Ugh. I'm gonna shudder. I just shuddered. I'm glad I'm not camera live for myself right now. I'm just showing these cards because I'm just wiggling. I'm wiggling. All right, everybody. I am caking for these guys tonight. Colin Graf. Let's read the back of them. Let's show the back of them. Young Guns. Height 6'1". Come on, camera. Why don't you focus? Height 6'1", weight 194, shoots right. He played 7 games in 23-24. He got 2 assists. It says after leading the Quinnipiac teammates in goals 22 and points 49 and 23-24, Graf signed as a free agent with the San Jose Sharks. He logged his first NHL point with an assist in the Sharks' home game against the Arizona Coyotes on April 7th. We'll see how. We'll have to sit back and watch Colin Graf show us what he's got. I mean, it's up to the player to show the fan, show the viewer what they're capable. Oops. Actually backed out of my game. Mighty Ducks are up 3-1. That's funny. Blue Jackets, Kitties, still no goals. Blue Jackets back to the power play. Lightning strikes first against the Red Wings. Of course, you're not going to fly in a thunderstorm. Back to the Sharks Bruins game. Who's 81? Goddette. He gets a drive all the way to the net and create an offensive opportunity with Sherwood. I like seeing that. I really like seeing that. Now let's see what Corrali's thinking. He's going to bounce it off behind the net. Sharks take the possession of the puck, or they try to set up a player. However, a little stick battle in the neutral zone causes the Sharks to dump in the puck. Bruins take possession of it. They go for a long ice pass, get to Steves. Steves continues the progress of the puck. Tries to get it behind the net. And now Lowry controls the puck as he's trying to dangle. Bruins get a shot, close angle, sharp angle to be serious. Hey, Fantilli scores for the Blue Jackets. They finally get a goal. And the Bruins want a goal just as bad. They're taking shots. Who's that? Zadorov, he's 91. He's got to think of a new route. He comes back from the defensive zone. He sets up Mitten. Sends a cross-ice feed, a beautiful pass all the way to Middlestat. He goes for the garbage goal. However, Nedeljkovic, it almost looked like he planned that. He kicked that puck right away. Well, Rini got the puck all the way to Swayman. So Pasternak and Kushnadinov, was that? 92? Merit Kushnadinov. God, that had a really good pass to Sherwood. Right in front of the net. Sharks have 13 shots on goal. Bruins 20. But let's see who comes away with the face-off. Sharks win it, and they win the board battle. Well, at least the initial one. And the puck goes right to the middle of the ice, and Swayman covers it up. Well, right to his zone, not the middle of the ice, I guess. Swayman's like, I can't let that puck be bouncing. I wonder if players feel special being a trade deadline pickup because they know that, like, oh, they spent extra resources to get me. They must really want me. But I guess you have to perform too. Hey, a Maple Leaf score? I think it's cool that they're sponsored by Oreo. It's just funny seeing that on their helmet. Sharks with a beautiful bounce pass. Misa. The Will Smith. I just got like this really crazy, just like random taste of iron in my mouth. Yuck. Celebrini over the ice. To Smith. He gets a striking shot on Swayman. It bounces just right next to him and picked up and cleared. Not only cleared, but streaking on the ice was Middlestat. Him, McAvoy, and was it Minton that were working on that puck? That offensive opportunity doesn't work out too well for them as Celebrini brings the puck over the ice. It gets poked loose. Is that Pasternak? It is. He stops and slows up on Dickinson, maintains possession as he circles the net. Spinning shot, tries to center it. And Sharks clear and maintain possession as they bump it along and bring it into the Bruins zone. But Castlevic, is that right? No, Asperat. That was Asperat. He picked up that puck and he tried to set up the Bruins attack, which he does. They get it over the blue line. Can they maintain puck possession? No. No, Sharks just sent. Sharks clear. Sharks clear. The Bruins are getting some really good opportunities right now. However, at the same time, the Sharks are starting to come alive. Of course, they had that first goal, and they only had 2 shots on net. They're starting to come alive this period. They're trying a lot of other things, and it feels like it's only a matter of time before we get our next goal. And as I say that, the Bruins bring it over the blue line. A shot on net. A rebound picked up by the Sharks. No, stolen by the Bruins. Zadorov bounces off the boards, but didn't look to see where that pass was going. It's taken by the Sharks. They dump that puck in. Teams are going to be changing. As Lohrei spins around the net, sets up Zadorov. He bounces that puck all the way in. And it's a battle for who gets to the puck first. Sharks do. And they get it all the way down the ice. No icing. And the Bruins are the first to control it. Before a hit. Now it's behind their net. And this play is moving so quickly. See if the Bruins can set up anything as Zadorov rips that puck in. Stolen away by the Sharks. I don't know who 83 is. Oh, no. Not the ad. Oh, all right. Well, I'll take a break from the casting, and we'll just look at Mario Ferraro tonight. He has 4 NHL seasons in his resume. In the 22-23 season, he played 72 games with the Sharks. He's got 4 goals, 7 assists for 11 points with 50 or 24 penalty minutes. His overall record is 9 goals, 44 assists, and 53 points. So that is his best output, the 4 goals. And now, of course, the Sharks are starting to compete, and the Sharks have way stronger output now. That, of course, they have players like Celebrini, and they have some younger players like Will Smith. They have Misa, Eklund. Graf is a young player too, right? Sharks have a lot of young players, and those young players have a lot of opportunity at being able to be talented players and playmakers on the ice. Lohrei is going to the box, and the San Jose Sharks are going to go on the power play after these first Or next messages, at least. I don't know if they're the first messages. Probably not the first messages. Minnesota Wild still hasn't gotten a shot in the first 8 minutes of this hockey game, but now they're on the power play. We have now gone to a commercial break. Who do you think's going to score next? I think it has to be the Bruins. The Bruins have been trying so hard to score, and now it looks like the Sharks are at least trying to score. However, even though the Sharks are trying to score now, it just feels like they're all on a different page. So their play doesn't look that their teamwork isn't there. So the puck goes all over the place. Our young gun Shakir McMadoulin. He played 21 NHL season, 2023, 2024 with the Sharkies. 3 games, 0 goals, 1 assist. With the game tied at 4-4 after 2 periods. Mook Madulin dished out an assist and scored a goal in the third frame to lead the San Jose Barracuda to a 6-4 AHL victory over the visiting San Diego Gulls on March 20th, 2024. Young Guns Hockey. Because nobody knows anything about half these Sharks. Most of these Sharks, no one's ever not many people are too familiar with them. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to go over them with everyone. Show everybody just how what the different Sharks look like. Show them, maybe read a little blurb like, oh, do I remember that game? Do I not remember that game? Just trying to help all of our fans, all of our viewers be able to participate in enjoying and consuming this wonderful sport. Oh, Sharks score! Tyler Toffoli as I was adjusting the camera. The 70, is this the 72? The 70 line? Yeah, but everybody just has Celebrini jerseys. So Celebrini walks in, takes a shot, it bounces off the pads, and it looks like it bounces right to the right of Swayman. His block. Oh my gosh. Nope. Swayman blocks the shot with his blocker, but Toffoli's to the right of the cage, and it bounces right off his stick or his chest and goes right in the net. So Toffoli doesn't even take a shot, I don't think. I think it just bounces right off of him. So Sharks get puck luck. They get a lucky step, they get a power play, and they convert on it. If you're the Boston Bruins, you're going to start to get pretty frustrated at this point. Why are you going to get frustrated? Well, you're going to start to get frustrated because you're putting in a lot of efforts. You're getting pucks deep. You're getting pucks to the net. You are passing. Your passes are connecting. You're just not getting the results. And it's frustrating when you don't get the results. And you know what you do in hockey when you're frustrated? You punch people. And it looks like Geeky's going to send that puck the length of the ice. Pasternak picks it up and he challenges Nedeljkovic, who came out of his net a little bit. He gets a shot but can't beat him. Bruins now with some confidence and passing Zadorov at the blue line. He's challenged by Goodrow. Lindholm and Dickinson do the dance. Beautiful offensive control by the Bruins. About 7 to, oh no. 7-10 beautiful passes before Zadorov couldn't hold on to the last one, and that got poked over the line. Bruins over with it. Pasternak misses the shot. Oh, no. Oh, no. What could have been is no longer there as the Bruins have to reconvene and figure out another way to get the puck over the blue line. Middlestat just throws it right in. Dickinson's like, I'm just going to pick this puck up, slow the play down, and figure out how to start an offensive opportunity. He skates it over the red line and rips the puck in. Sharks unable to control it. Bruins now over the blue line. They're taking shots. They're keeping the puck in. Nedeljkovic makes 2 saves to keep the puck out of the net. Ooh, who was that? Was that Zadorov or was that Middlestat? This has been a fun game to watch. Maple Leafs tie it up, 3-3 hockey game. Did Matthews score? No, but Ryan Leonard scored. He scored for the Capitals, so it's a tie game, 1-1. Austin Matthews scored his 27th goal this season, ending his God knows how long game scoring drought. Power play goal from Nyes and Nylander. And then Tavares scored his 23rd of the season, another power play goal. So there's cheating. Power plays. Flames Devils got interesting. I mean, the Flames Devils don't they just both automatically win that matchup? The Flames and the Devils. You'd wonder. So Beecher and Ball score. Then Siplikov scores for the Devils. He was acquired. I must have been from the Islanders. Beecher scores again, a shorthanded goal. So his 3rd of the season, and then Newman, his 10th of the season is a power play goal. So it is now a 3-2 hockey game, still in favor of the Flames. Pucks are going in the net. Snuggerud gets his 14th of the season for the Blues, the defenseman. I don't know if he's a defenseman, actually. I lied on that. I don't think he's a defenseman. Ranger Jets, Adam Fox, his 5th of the season. It's a power play goal. Nothing from the Wild. Wow, Stars are crushing the Oilers 3-0. Is it? Oh wait, what? Okay, okay. They're all spaced apart. Is Jari in net? I bet he's not anymore. If he was, if Jari started in net, there's no way he's still in. 3 goals in the first period. Nope, that team's done with Jari. And the trade deadline is over. Looks like Jari. Yep, it's Jari. What's Hockey X got to say, everybody? We don't have any commenters right now. Let's take a look. Let's go. Let's go. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the second period. Sharks that started an offensive opportunity, but broken up by Arvidsson. He takes it the other way. Middlestat tries to center the puck, instantly intercepted by Celebrini in the center of the ice. He starts to take it over the red line, over the blue line. He's going to dump it in as he goes for a change. Lindholm sends Pasternak. Pasternak skates it over the line. Stops. Doggies. Passes. Luke Madulin got the shot. Or sorry, who's the no Kusnadinov got the shot. And now my stream froze. That's funny. Nope, not a lot of stuff going on right now in Hockey X, everybody. Not a lot. Apparently there was a trade between the Lightning and the Red Wings, which is really funny because those are the teams playing against each other tonight. Maybe they just like dropped a player off, like, yeah, we're not, you guys can have him. He's not catching a ride home with us tonight. And the Wild Flyers game, Wild have 2 shots, Flyers have 9. That is a plague this tonight, apparently. Just a disparity of shots. With no results. Less than 30 seconds, and the Bruins are still taking shots. Puck's bouncing off the boards. Orlov tried to push the puck against the boards, but no, a breakout. Sherwood. Oh, who is that? Gaudette. Yeah, Gaudette was skating down the ice. I'm learning these teams, everybody, so I'm sorry if my calling isn't that great tonight. I'm working on it, and I'm trying to remember the names of both the teams and players, so I appreciate your patience as I try. I'm going to go to another intermission, and when I come back, we'll finish up the game with the hockey pack and a face cam again. See you soon, everyone. See you soon. Sorry, everybody. I just said I just got a pack. So we're going to open some hockey cards tonight. Oh, my gosh. Sharks. Bruins. All right. This evening. Oh, we'll have to. Oof. Gotta make sure we got all our hockey going tonight. Our multi-streams are crashing. Grr. Swimming. Get these multi-streams turned on. There's the 4 game. Metal Universe, everybody. Tonight we're going to open this booster pack. Well, it's not really a booster pack. This hobby box pack. Because we only get hobby boxes as we search for those signed cards. And we want that Bedard. But maybe we'll get blessed. We got anything thick? Nothing thick. Kent Johnson from the Blue Jackets. He's going to start us off. Look at that beautiful glimmer. Jake Ottinger, goalie for the Dallas Stars. Got a power play? Jacob Markstrom. I'm pretty sure, I think, who does he play for now? Is he on the Devils? And we're going to get it to our hip pretty soon. Nick Suzuki. Of course, he was on Team Canada, so he has a silver medal. Ooh. We got a Skybox rookie. And Colin Graff scores. And it was a power play the other way. Colin Graff makes it 3-0. No way! We got Connor Bedard rookie! We got a Connor Bedard rookie! We got a Connor Bedard rookie! We got a Connor Bedard rookie tonight! Oh, that's a great feeling! Skybox Metal Universe Connor Bedard rookie. I gotta look that up, honestly. Skybox Metal Connor Bedard. Oh, wow. That is so cool. Matt Savoy, that's a great rookie. So 2 phenomenal rookies and a Matt Barzell will close it off. Unbelievable. Connor Bedard, Skybox rookie. I couldn't ask for anything else. Connor Bedard rookie card. And we got it. That is all we wanted, and we got it. Connor Bedard rookie. And Matt Savoy. Matt Savoy's eye. Well, I don't think we got a single guy playing tonight. We didn't get a single Bruin or a single Sharky. We got Connor Bedard rookie. Wow. That's insane. That's a feat. How could I not be in a good mood from a card like that? A Connor Bedard rookie? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm feeling it now, everyone. And I didn't think it was the Bruins power play. Oh, you can get it purple. Apparently, there's a lot of different cool Bedards that you can get. I'm happy with that one. I'm happy with it. I don't. I'm not necessarily looking for the rarest hockey cards, everybody. I'm just happy to get a card. I'm. I'm not necessarily looking to be the best hockey card collector. Sharks again with a 3-on-2, led by Celebrini. Sets up Klingberg. Sharks are in front of the net. They're unable to seal it. Colin Graff. He just scored. He's going to continue to attack. And Sharks have continued to keep the puck in the offensive zone. Orlov takes a flubbing shot. Celebrini almost gets to it, but Will Smith does on the far side of the boards, but he's harassed by Arvidsson. That puck bounces out to the neutral zone. But Will Smith finds Klingberg, and Sharks are going to find a different angle. And with speed, the 70 line is on. Eklund led the charge and drops the puck in. Didn't take much effort for the Bruins to get the puck, and I think they iced it. Around the league, mm. 1-1 Panthers Blue Jackets. Red Wings just scored, making it a 1-2 hockey game. Red Wings trying to make the feat happen. They're seeing if you can fly in a thunderstorm. So far, they're not doing too bad. After they scored that goal, being down 2-0, it just takes one goal to get yourself back in the game. That's exactly what they just did. Toronto Maple Leafs, Mighty Ducks of Anaheim, 4-3 Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs maybe trying to rally after that knee-on-knee hit that it looks like Austin Matthews suffered. I do not know if Matthews is still in the game, actually. And we are... Not a commercial. Not a commercial. Not a commercial. Connor Bedard rookie. Connor Bedard rookie. Connor Bedard rookie. Hey, do you guys got any rookies? Oh, because I got a Connor Bedard rookie. Oh, really, you guys? That's really cool. Is that a Connor Bedard rookie? Not? See, I only collect Bedard rookies. Every other card I shred. Not a Bedard rookie? Nah. Get rid of it. Bedard in the sleep. Yes. Protect the cause. Oh, Flyers are up 1-0. Come on, Wild. Bedard and Savoy are now protected. Awesome. Oh, I put it in the wrong camera. I like it. I like it. Back to our hockey game. Bruins get it over the blue line. Pass misses Pasternak, but he picks it up after off the boards. He takes a shot, and it fails. 2-on-1 the other way, and the Sharks make it 4-0. The shot goes right at the blocker of Swayman. The Bruins look to control it. They need to get a goal if they want to stay in this hockey game. We got 13 minutes flat left on this game to go in regulation. And the way that it's looking, the puck luck is all going for the Sharkies, and the Bruins, as much as they're doing, 31 shots on net, no goals. Sometimes it just doesn't go. Sometimes it is just not your night. And that's honestly how it's feeling right now for the Bruins. Arvidsson gets stuck up by Eklund, but he can't stick handle and just gives it right away. Saka and Milstat can't maintain puck possession either. Bruins pass the puck, and instead of maintaining that puck possession, it goes all the way back to their zone. Well, now they have to not only get it out of their zone, but beat the attacking Sharkies, which they do. Zadorov brought that puck on in after suffering a check. He's got to play some defense. And now it's a race to see who's going to control the puck first. The 70 lines gives it to Dickinson. And it sends Eklund. 1-on-1. Score, goal, 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 goal. Eklund with one of the most beautiful goals I've ever seen. He took a shot at Swayman. He got pushed down, and the puck was, as the puck was bouncing in the air, he whacked at it, and it went right in. What did I just see? Dickinson sends Eklund. Is that Peak on him? Peak tries to play defense. The puck bounces right off of Swayman. It goes right straight in the air, and he hits it right in midair. Oh my goodness. Eklund, Eklund's getting tripped by Swayman. He's getting hooked in his skate. He catches that puck in midair, goes, ah, slams that puck right in. Looking at our Hockey X to see if we got any new exciting news. No, people are just talking about the trade that happened between the teams that are playing. They're like, that's weird. I would agree. Also weird that the Wild are losing, but hey, that's I guess where we're at. The Bruins, apparently they scored like instantly, so it's 4-1. I didn't even see the puck go in the net. And the Sharks almost had a breakaway. Ostapachuk, he wanted a shot. And the Bruins, a little more energy in their skates. 3-on-2 developing for the Sharks. Ospachuk coming the other way. He didn't get the first attack. He wants the second one. He gets dumped by Asperat. Just pile driven on the ice. Dickinson keeps the dream alive as the Grim Reaver on the forecheck ties up a defending Bruin. Reese just gets in there. He starts pushing Laura. He starts pushing Asperat. Asperat comes away with the puck. Apparently, Reese just couldn't push enough. So Labrini comes in from the forecheck now, and he almost takes the puck away from Lowry. Bruins are going to take a breather behind their net as they're going to collect themselves. Celebrini's just sitting right in front of the Bruins net. He's like, okay, I'll wait. Here they come. The Sharks. initiate the attack. Yet again, causing Swayman to play the puck out of his net. And they send it up. And Steve's beautiful backhand pass after a failed pass to the slot. And somehow the puck magically ends up right back on his tape. He takes a shot. That puck is blocked. That puck was blocked. I tell you, everybody, I got like this hunger, like this pit in my stomach where I'm like hungry, but like not hungry. Do you ever like get so hungry that your body's like, I don't want food anymore because you let me get too hungry? It's kind of how my body feels. Five, 3 Maple Leafs. Their season's over, but they decide to show signs of life now, apparently. Apparently, the Bruins made a trade today, too. Okay, with the Predators. Yeah, when Austin Matthews apparently left the game. Wow, that must be that's so rough. All right, everyone, we're coming back to the game. Do we still have no chatters, man? No chatters all stream. It's all right though. Eventually, we'll get some people to come on and chat, little less shy. It's okay. It's okay. I'm all right. Where is this face-off happening? All right, plays resume. Less than 10 minutes to go. Arvidsson has his puck on his stick. He tries to take a shot, but just with second shot attempt goes tall. The Bruins get the opportunity to collect the puck, and they're taking shots. Zaga, he feeds Middlesat. I see McAvoy doing a little slashy slash. Who doesn't he like Goddard? He don't like Goddard. All right, Bruins. They skated into the offensive zone, but they lose it. The 70 line for the Sharks that comes over, led by Toffoli. Dickinson makes a Dickinson. They miss. Back and forth, give and go. The give and go didn't work. It didn't work. And now the Bruins. Puck gets lost in the offense. Will Smith Will Smith, he's cutting left. He loses the puck almost a little. Couldn't get the shot off, but he gets the pass off to a streaking Celebrini. Celebrini collects his own shot, goes for the wraparound. Swayman loses the stick. The battle continues. Orlov now with it on the left side of the blue line for the give and go. Too quick for Orlov. Orlov goes to play the man. He couldn't catch the puck. Unfortunate. Celebrini's pace is just too much. He comes over to play some defense on Graf, one of the goal scorers for tonight for the Sharks. Zadorov takes the puck all the way across the blue line. He gets a shot on Nedeljkovic before the puck comes out to center ice. Bruins with so many shot attempts, they finally get one to go. Here comes another attempt, barely dismissed by Lindholm, almost a tic-tac-toe on the back door. Nobody, no connection, no goal. McAvoy keeps the enthusiasm going for the Bruins. Backhander attempt by Steves. That doesn't make it to the net. Sharks battle for it on the close side of the board with Steves. McAvoy on the blue line for moral support. Battle continues. Who's going to come away with it? Mazakiki? No, it goes all the way to the other side of the ice to 27 in the Bruins. Lindholm. He got the shot off at least. Where's my Wild hockey? Hi, Wild scored. Yay. 2-5 in the Oilers Stars game. Wow. Still 1-1 Capital Sabres. Flames Devils 5-3 Devils. Flames, sorry. Goalie's 30. Yeah, he's giving me a 40 goal scorer. Lafreniere's 19th of the season for the Rangers. They're up 2-1 against the Jets now. And scoreless in the Blackhawks Mammoth game. I'd like to see the Mammoth win a couple more games. Sounds like Panthers game is going to overtime. Panthers Blue Jackets. And that's exactly what the Bruins would like this game to go to, if not win in regulation, as unlikely as that seems. That's their goal. But we got a Connor Bedard rookie tonight, everyone. Connor Bedard rookie. How much is this worth? Well, I have to use AI mode because Google Lens is just not good enough, apparently. It said he's got a number 9 on it. Oh, yep. Thank you. Oh, come on, man. Let me know how much it's going for. 99 cents, $1. Oh, man. It's probably because he's not, is it? No, people are selling them for $20, $40. It's a rookie retro, it says. That's so cool, though. Here we go. Offensive faceoff draw won by the Bruins. They've won so many faceoffs tonight. Sharks can't win. They are not, at least against the Bruins. They're not winning any faceoffs. They're going to need that. You need puck possession to be deadly. And somehow the Sharks, like I said, it's the puck luck tonight. They've gotten a lot of puck luck tonight. McAvoy tried to set up. Fraser Minton, was that? No. Maybe, yeah, it was Minton. Didn't work. Didn't work. See, the Sharks are weird. Oh, another fight with Maple Leafs and Mighty Ducks. Lacombe? Michelli? Lacombe, and I don't know who else. Matthew Tkachuk, can he win the game? I bet Matthew Tkachuk sold that. He knew exactly what he had to do to sell that. He knew exactly what he had to do to sell that. Back over here for the Sharks game. Bruins take a shot. It's going to bounce, and Ned's going to just freeze that puck. Bruins are going to need some extreme output. You wonder when they're going to pull the goal. You're down 3 goals with less than 5 minutes in the hockey game. That was the biggest soccer play I've ever seen. Kachuk literally got hit on his shin pads and fell like 2 seconds later. Dude, it looked like Kachuk literally like delayed his dive. He like got hit and then he was like, "Oh yeah, I got hit. I should go down. I should go down." Wow. Panthers will probably win that game. He took a shot. That bounced. Zadorov took a shot, but there's 7 people in front of the net. Didn't make it through him. Another pause and play. 35 shots for the Bruins. 35 shots. Wow. That's a lot of shots. Well, and that's empty for the Bruins. They're going to try and do it with 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Well, they have possession. On the far side of the boards, now Pasternak at the blue line. Back to the far side, a shot. That just wasn't even on net. It went right off the boards, actually, it looked like. And a rebound shot by Zaka goes out and hits the glass and goes out of play. Well, Panthers win that game. And I mean, they're so far below the playoff line, there's no opportunity for them to make playoffs. It's impossible. It's impossible. Even if they win out, they can't make it. So Kachuk sold his penalty, and Sam Reinhart adds to his game-winning goals and adds to his goals tally. Goodies win that game. Back in this game, 30 seconds off the clock, which seems like it's taking an eternity. Battle in the close corner of the Sharks' defensive area. Zaga fights Orlov for it, and it squeaks out to Pasternak, who's on the far side of the boards. He has the puck, runs. Oh, who's 21? So, okay, both of my things closed. Whatever. Well, Sharks iced it. Pasternak ran right into somebody, and they just fell down. It was pretty funny. Let's try this again. Bruins win another face-off. They take another shot. It's Lowry. It bounces wide. Gonna try it again. Lowry give and go with Lindholm at the blue line. Lindholm with the shot. Now it's close corner battle. Puck squeaks out. Pasternak gets it at the far corner. Goes around the circle. Couple passes. It ends up to Lowry. Back and forth with Lowry and Lindholm. Lindholm takes a shot yet again. The back and forth give and go pass between Lowry and Lindholm seems to be one of the bread and butters of the Bruins. However, the puck does squeak out. And when it squeaks out, there's only a minute and a half left in this hockey game. Bruins need 3 goals. They're going to try. McAvoy's going to dump it in. Nedeljkovic, who has scored a goalie goal in the NHL, does try to slow the play down. But there's an icing. On a second icing. Dude, I looked up from the other game. Ooh, Lightning won 4-1. Hockey games are ending. Capitals won 2-1. Wow, they came back. Chikrin. And we're still waiting for this game. For whatever reason, my games are like 5 seconds behind. I don't know why. Bruins score. A slap shot from the blue line. Pasternak scores. It's a 2-goal hockey game. Bruins fans have something to be excited for. All right, Bruins, what you got? Pasternak brings it over the blue line again. 25 seconds to go in the hockey game. Noe Swayman's in the net and saved by Nedeljkovic. 20 seconds, 21.5 seconds if you want to be exact, left in this hockey game. There's no way the Bruins are going to tie this game up. Let's pull up the stats so we can get to it, everybody. As of right now, 62.5, 62.5% face-off win percent by the Bruins. They are taking the puck every chance they can get. Only 16 hits from them, so not too physical this game, which is surprising from a team like the Bruins, which has such a history. McAvoy slammed Sherwood. McAvoy crushed Sherwood. Oh, and now they're all a bunch of crybabies. McAvoy will fight. McAvoy will fight. McAvoy just shredded Sherwood. Sherwood was just going to take a lousy shot at the net all the way from the defensive zone of the Sharks. And McAvoy got in his way and just pushed him down. Now he got some cast. Now it's a hockey game. A little bit of hatred, finally. Nine seconds left in the hockey game. We get some chaos. It didn't look like he tried to hit him in the face. He was going for the hit, and Sherwood, his follow through, put him in that position. And now now we just got some chaos. So McAvoy hits Sherwood. He's kind of following through with the hit. Sherwood shoots the puck, but he's not looking up. And when he shoots, he lowers his body. So you hate to blame him. He puts himself in a position where he's low. San Jose gets a power play for McAvoy gets time for elbowing. How many teeth is McAvoy missing? Sharks win the face-off. They take a shot. It goes wide. One last shot from Osapchuk. And the Sharkies win 4-2. This Sharks team, which honestly didn't look much, has been resurrected by Macklin Celebrini in the manner of 2 seasons. 2 seasons. That's it. Now, of course, they have a lot of other young talent, and the Sharks haven't had a lot of attention on them. Unlike an original 6 franchise like the Blackhawks, when you look at Bedard. But now you look at the Islanders, who are going to be led by Schaefer. Honestly, I think any team that gets a first overall pick I feel like you almost just have to build around that player as your highlight, or you have to trade them. Because if you're not going to give that player the opportunity to be the face of your franchise, you're going to do that player a disservice, a complete disservice, and that would be pretty unfortunate. Well, everybody, I know tonight's game wasn't as smooth as I was hoping, but I hope you can understand. I'm trying to do some teams that I don't normally follow, like the Sharks or the Bruins, and I'm just trying to get more and more fans involved in the sport, involved in the game. So thank you for everybody that showed up tonight, that gave it a chance, that wanted to listen to me talk hockey. And if we had a couple more commenters tonight or chatters, I'm sure I could have brought up some other topics, but we'll go over that another time. So thank you everybody for being here tonight. I am Wheat Caken. Sharks win 4-2. We come home with two rookies, one being Bedard, and that's a win. That is a win. I'm having a great night, everyone. I'm Wheat Caken. Thank you so much for showing up. Have a good night. I'll see you soon.